Hey there, you doers. I bet you're interested in getting a. Hey, you doers. I bet you're looking for a countertop portable ice maker. Well, so is I. And what I finally purchased is this Frigidaire Countertop Ice Maker. I'm not saying that you should buy the Frigidaire. I'm just telling you what I ended up purchasing because I bet you're looking up, spending possibly hours like I did, comparing and contrasting all the different type of ice makers. I think bottom line at this price point, which is around like $100, they're all very similar. The thing on my mind is reliability, cleaning, and noise, right? And other factors are here. Well, let me just break some things down in terms of how I'm approaching this. And I just recently got this. I've tried it out and it works great. So my plan here is that one, after every use, when I'm done with it, I'm going to wipe it down with a paper towel and keep it as dry as possible inside. Secondly, I'm going to clean it often just using vinegar and water. And thirdly, in terms of the noise level, people say it's noisy. I don't hear really much at all from this ice maker, except when the ice falls, which occurs, and I'll tell you, the first run for me took 9 minutes to make 9 small ice cubes, all at once, of course. Then it took 7 minutes after that. So in effect, 9, 6 plus 7, 16 plus 7, 23 plus 7, 30. In 30 minutes, it made 4 times 9, 36 ice cubes for me. Small little bullet kind of shaped ice cubes. So that's how I'm approaching this, is that I'm going to try to maintain as best I can to help its reliability. So let's talk about this ice maker. It's got a control panel up top, right, which has their basic controls around on off and the selecting large or small ice cubes. It has a warning to say that the basket's full if the ice blocks the sensor, and also if you're out of water. So let me show you just how it works and what it comes with. So I bought the Frigidaire. What do I like about this Frigidaire? So I got the stainless steel. It's actually not blue. This is the protecting wrapper. I kind of think it's cool, so I'm leaving it on right now. And what I like about this Frigidaire is, one, I think the door is slightly thicker. I've seen other ones which have more just plastic on the top here. And I've heard people say that it doesn't keep it cold, right? So I just think maybe having a slightly thicker door with less plastic may help that. I don't know. But I like it, and I actually like the look of it. So anyways, that's the feature. I like this door. Comes with a basket, right? The basket just drops in here and the ice falls in here. The way that this works is that you fill it up in this front here. There's a max line. It takes the water, brings it up top. There's a little basket that the water goes into, or bucket that water goes into. The 9 rods, cooling rods, go in there, create ice. The basket drops, the ice drops, and then it scoops it into the basket. It's pretty cool. Pretty fun to watch, actually. And so then after you're done, say you're done with making ice, you bring it towards the sink. There's a drain plug at the bottom. You pull it out. You let it drain out. What I do then is I wipe the inside out. There's a little plastic grate, I guess you'll call it, that covers the drain hole. And I lift that out too and just wipe inside there. In addition, I leave the cap open to let it dry out, because I think it's important to keep this thing dry when it's not being used, and to wipe it dry actively. And then what I'm starting to do to keep things as simple as possible. I just recently bought this $9 fan, rechargeable fan, and I'm gonna use this now after I've wiped it dry to put on here to help it dry further and get in all the nooks and crannies down here, because some of the things are a little hard to reach. Again, this is preventative maintenance. I want to limit any bacterial growth in here because in my ice, and also I want to help the longevity of this. When you first buy it, like any refrigerator, there's refrigerant in here of some sort. You want to keep it sitting upright for, I think they said, at least 2 hours or longer. So when you get it, just keep it upright. When you get the box, keep it vertical. And then when you take it out, just keep it vertical. Right? That's what I did. I kept the box up and down. All right, so let's get to the ice now. But I think these are important things because I think those are probably on your mind. They were on my mind. How do I, what am I getting myself into? Because you're going to read a lot of negative reviews about these things, right? And so, you want to be, hopefully this is helpful to you as a you doer. So what you do is I just take the water, open this up, remove the tray, and just pour the water in. And then what you do is you put the tray back in, and you can put more in. There's a max line there that you can fill it up to. Put this in and simply close it and press on. And when you press on, the green light will come on, and it's not set on large. I'm going to set it to small. What you'll see here, I'll open this up. You'll see this scooping arm retract upwards, and then now you can hear the water. It's filling the little sort of bucket, and the rods are in the bucket, and those rods get cold, and then the ice forms around the rods. So I'm going to close this up, keep the cold air in there. I think this is pretty quiet for essentially like a refrigerator. Bringing air in, cooling it off, and cooling the rods to cause freezing around them. So in 9 minutes, I expect to have 9 ice cubes, and from then on, every 7 minutes. So I hope this is helpful, you doers. I think the key things around countertop ice makers is, choosing one that meets your needs, and this was the right price point for me. And then taking care of your ice maker. When you use it, after you use it, wipe it down, keep it dry as much as possible. Then on regular occasions, clean it out with water and vinegar. And then, I use a fan to keep it extra dry, or try to reach areas back here which may be moist and I can't reach with a paper towel. And then, I've heard that people store the ice in Ziploc bags as it goes. So as it makes it, dump the ice in. The ice cubes are a little wet kind of ice cubes, but I think if you put them in a bag, a gallon bag, and put them in the freezer pretty quickly, that's good. And then, just keep this cap closed as it fills up. When I've used this, I had no issues with the ice cubes really sticking badly together. Some people say it does. It comes with, I think, a 1-year warranty. I've heard mixed reviews about the service levels, but I think this price point, is worth it. And this seems to be well made, it's running well, and I'm gonna take care of this thing so that I have, good service from it. All right, you doers, I hope you find the great ice maker that fits your needs. Please like and subscribe, and I'll keep bringing you videos to help you get things done.